Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Platts Reviews. Today, I'm going to review The New Mutants. Now, I know it's a little late for this one, but in my defense, the movie wasn't released in theaters in India. And even if it was, I don't think I would have gone to the theater to watch it due to COVID concerns. Anyways, the Blu ray released recently, and hence I could get to watch it. The New Mutants, directed by Josh Boone, starring Maisie Williams, Anna Taylor-Johnson, Charlie Heaton, Henry Zaga, Blue Hunt, and Alice Braga. Before I get into the review, I would like to tell you that please do not watch this movie thinking that it's a superhero movie, because it's not. At least it was not intended to be. Watch it as a horror movie as it was originally intended for the audience. Why I said that is because if you watch it as a superhero movie, it will really, really disappoint you. But if you watch it as a horror movie, it will just disappoint you. I'm kidding, but it's true. What I can't believe is the fact that someone at Marvel Studios actually believed that this cut of the movie will work. I really felt like writing that on a note, sticking that on the Blu ray disc, and sending it over to the studio. I would do it. Hey, I would do it if they take it. The movie reportedly had a tough time wrapping up. It took months to wrap up with the initial release date of 13th April 2018 and was pushed till 28th August 2020. That's not months, that's freaking 2 years. Things like this, I believe, really affects a movie, especially superhero flicks where the benchmark of excellence is pushed with every other new flick that hits the theaters. That being said, here we are with The New Mutants. Yum. Except it's got very little to do with mutants or the X-Men universe. All the actors are okay, they get the job done. Special effects are okay for a movie of this standard. The real problem is the story and the direction. I don't think Josh Boone or the studio really knew what they wanted. There were even talks that studio wanted to make a flick like It Chapter 1. If this was their idea of It, then it's good that they stopped with Chapter 1 because I can't imagine how the New Mutants Chapter 2 would turn out. Pun intended, of course. The movie is inconsistent in a lot of places. Things would just happen out of nowhere and out of no reason. For starters, one of the main antagonists of the film, the Smiley Men, are not even the comic book characters. The movie was originally intended to start the phase of the New Mutants and for the setup of SX Core into the universe. But neither of the two things happened. One last thing, we have to take in consideration the fact the movie was being made in between the acquisition of 20th Century Fox by Disney. So I can understand it must have been difficult for the makers to create something while being completely uncertain if the movie will come to fruition. So that was the highly anticipated The New Mutants, an end of an era. Hopefully, we'll get to see better versions of X-Men characters now since 20th Century Fox is part of Disney. Catch The New Mutants in selected theaters and home media. For more great content, stick to Plots Reviews.